What's up, Pinky Boy here, and today I have some Icarus gameplay tips and tricks for you. In this video, we look at real advanced Icarus tips coming straight to you from a level 99. We know it can be hard to survive on Icarus first cohort, but after watching these tips, you should be able to survive any mission. If at any point you find this video entertaining and useful, please take a few seconds to hit like and comment below. And if you want to join the grid, which is our Discord community, the link is in the description and pinned comment. First tip. When skinning an animal, you cannot look around and your knife will take damage. Prevent this by having a bandage in your hotbar and double press the bandage's hotkey. Right after the skinning animation starts, you will be able to look and move around and your knife won't take damage. Do know that whatever item you equip during a skinning animation, when the skinning ends, that item will take whatever damage the knife would have taken. So if you switch to a bow while skinning, your bow will take damage. You can breathe underwater. You can stay underwater as long as you want. You can have a fire underwater. You can build underwater. You can do pretty much whatever you want underwater is what I'm trying to say. If you find yourself in a storm and can't build a shelter, you can carve out a stone node and find shelter inside. If in the desert, walk along cliff walls. Some spots will give you shelter. When in the Arctic, always have a fire and fuel on you. Every now and then, take it out and light it up to get the cold debuff cleared. If you don't, you will eventually get frostbite and then you are in big doo-doo. Also, speaking of Arctic, snow will pile on top of shelters in snowstorms. If you don't clear it, wooden shacks will crumble under the weight. Speaking of which, if you have too much weight in your base, it will crumble. So if you start hearing that floor creaking, get some stuff out ASAP. You can easily deal with bears by sidestepping at the last second and then turning around and shooting a few arrows at the bear. This also works for polar bears. I have a dedicated video about this, by the way. You can deal with pretty much any creature by setting a floor trapdoor variant on a cliff. Use either a ladder to get up or a ramp that you remove afterwards, and the creatures can do nothing about this. IcarusIntel.com if you want an extremely useful map. You can press F on blood trails to see where animals went. Use this when you are level 0. Above level 0, just shoot predators and have them come to you, like a real space prospector should do. Try saying that 10 times. You can load any fuel consuming entity with fuel in its inventory. The entity will consume all of them. No need to manually stick them in the fuel section. This works for campfires as well as generators and everything in between. Power lines must be laid in sections, and you can branch off sections by clicking on this little junction box with the wire in hand. You should use bows, and you should have plenty of point in the bow talent tree. The thing that will cost you the most time in game is dying, and the best tool to prevent you from dying is the bow. Bows are cheap to make. Good bows and arrows are available early game, and other than the boss mammoth and sandworm, I haven't encountered a single creature I cannot deal with easily with a longbow and bow and arrows. All the benefits of the bow tree, such as faster move speed, possible double shot, slowing enemies, immobilizing enemies, all of these easily outweigh any other advantages you can get in the other trees. The only other worthy talents, in my opinion, are any talents relating to stamina regen, and move speed, and maybe carrying capacity. Everything else is beneath the mighty bow. And for those saying knives and spears are cool, you can't kill a whole wolf pack from 50 meters away with a spear or a knife. And as far as guns go, other than for bosses, they are absolutely useless. By the time you get one crafted with ammunition, I've already finished the mission and I'm leaving the planet. So yeah, use bows. Do not get the strong shoulders talent for speed. This does give you 5% increased movement speed when carrying an animal corpse, but carrying an animal corpse gives you a 10% decrease in movement speed, so overall you are 5% slower. Before you can get exotics from any mission, you will need to complete the deep vein extraction mission to unlock finding exotic nodes in any mission, and payday extraction to unlock finding exotic deposits in any mission. Predators, boars, and elephants will be alerted when nearby creatures are injured, and they will go to where you were when you injured that creature. So stay in place if you're looking for trouble, or move somewhere else to avoid the hassle. Also, predators, boars, and elephants will feed on carcasses, so leave carcasses laying around for bait, or make sure to clear carcasses if you don't want unwanted visitors. Hardcore missions, you cannot respawn in them, and they give 33% more XP, by the way. so they're great for leveling up. Speaking of which, if you're looking to level up, I have a dedicated video for this also. If your base is damaged and there is holes in your walls, predators will see you through those walls and they will come for you. So make sure to fix those walls and also make sure to have a door. There is a huge cave in the F11, E11 area. And I don't mean a big cave, I mean a huge cave. You can throw most spears and most knives by holding and releasing the right mouse button. Be careful with those composite spears though, it kinda hurts when you throw it and lose it by mistake. And you can turn off those arrow critical hit animations. The first few times it's cool, but when fighting a pack of wolves, it is an absolute pain. So go to settings, gameplay, and turn kill cam off. The first thing you should research and craft in the workshop is the canteen and oxygen tank. You can thank me later. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more, please take the time to subscribe, like this video, comment below and share. Do not forget to join our wonderful community on Discord. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and I will see you in the next one.